Hey Siri, play 21 Pyros. Hey Siri, play Understanding Pilots. Hey Siri, play Understanding Pilots. Anyone? Copy of a copy of a copy of a copy of a. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I've never heard this song before, but it's pretty cool actually. You know, that's the favorite band of a friend that I fought, and I wonder, are you him? Because I really fucking disrespected my friend Jimmy. I'm sorry, you're kind of an asshole. By the way, stop doing drugs, motherfucker. You're lost. I love these pants. This is the first summer that I wear linen. 21 Pilots. Okay. I don't like this song. Where's my comb? Where's my comb? What's up, Choco? Chocolate. My black friend. From the ghetto. From Compton. City of Compton. You know, you're my only friend from the hood. Because, you know, I feel you, man. I don't know why, but I don't know nothing about you. But it's like, I assume you live in the projects. And I feel like a piece of shit, even if you tell me you're from the, because why will I assume that? You know why I think that? Oversharing. How's your grandma? Can I ask you a question? Why are most blacks? Why most blacks are for Trump? Like they support Trump. Why? I mean, I support Trump because I'm black. I mean, I support Trump. I don't want Trump to fail. He's our president. You know, we're creating God. We are creating God, and there's there's a battle right now for who wants to be the best God. Like right now, gods. Every day, one God is stronger than the other because we are so. I remember this quote from a movie that says that technology in the future, and we don't know about God. Like we know God talks to us. We know about God, the Bible. But I remember this quote by a very non-intelligent person saying, "In the future, like who knows? Maybe we'll have like we can go to the moon now." Who thought that 50 years ago, before going to the moon, we didn't have cars? We were in horses, and then cars, and boom, we're in the moon. And what I'm saying is like maybe technology will. I know 2000 years from now, three, we will have the technology to see God, explore God, meet God, and it will be nothing more like going to the moon or I don't know, like the microscope or even Viagra or something like testosterone replacement. All the things will be like finding God in a concrete way. This is a quote, but that's a dumbass quoting what's happening. So even with a lie, with criteria, with your own thoughts, with experience of the basics, emotions, and path, you can reach with stupidity a certain truth. Because what an intelligent person says is one thing, but when a dumbass basically, I mean, we will never have the technology to see God unless we go and we become one. But a dumbass saying like, in the future we will have this technology to explore God. Well, that's what we're doing. We're we're trying to create God. And we're trying to convince the population that you don't have the resources to look up for yourself, learn, read. You ask God 100 years ago, people woke up in the middle of the night and they prayed. They got on their knees and fucking prayed. God, son is in trouble, please make him do better. Now they ask ChatGPT, my son is in trouble. He's doing this. Now you're creating a machine that is learning steps by steps of every family, every microscopic human intelligence is being recorded by different age gaps. You say thank you. Oh, maybe your son needs rehab. Oh, I cannot give you that information because I am actually the elite. Oh, you need to quit Oxycodone. Go to a methadone clinic. No, there's no other way. Go to the methadone clinic so you can be a number or liquid jail. What we're living is something that is just a reaction of the elite being either mad or, I mean, I don't think they regret because I don't know how they did it. But we're not supposed to have internet. AI is a tool to take us. The internet is something that wasn't supposed to be to the general public. AI is something to balance things out because they think we are fucking dumb. They were like, whoa, it's not good that people in this place are learning about the problems in this place, Africa, Palestine, blah, 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 Israel, what the fuck, Palestine, blah, they were not 3 million, blah, blah, blah. And suddenly they're like, www was a mistake. We had the internet like forever. We went to the moon, we had the internet. The first email in the 70s. But why the fuck did we get the internet to the general peasants, to the scum? Let's give them AI because that way we can cancel the information they found for themselves. Because now every fascist government with propaganda was so easy. Newspaper, music, bam, kill the musician. Oh, writer, killed, boom, Garcia Lorca, boom, Garcia Loca, boom, 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 Sabina, boom, boom, boom. But now AI is taking the internet out of us. You are not looking into the internet when you ask AI. He is filtering the information that the elite lets you know. And you are giving the information that the elites are filtering to keep them to themselves because they regret giving us the internet. If you don't believe me, you are intelligent because I am a fucking drummer. I'm a fucking dumbass. But I have something that is very rare. I think I have my own criteria. I don't listen to a podcast to have an opinion of a movie, of something. I live in my own world that happens to be the world. I've been there. I used to play Diablo in 1998. I told everyone, "Oh my God, gaming online is. Why the fuck do you play PlayStation next to another dumbass? You can play in China." Because I was a loner. Now, oh my God, if I was young today, if I was, I would be a millionaire. Or I will be like, what's the word? I love that word, by the way. What's the word? It's not sticky. Because British is wanker. Like, yeah. I definitely wouldn't play drums if I was 10 year old today, which is the age that I started to be a professional drummer. I will be a simp. No, it's not. What's the word? What's the word? A person that's always thinking about the next session of masturbation. What's the word? Come on, help me out. It's not crazy. This is just a character, like saying truth in a character, so I can get away with it. Otherwise, I mean, remember I'm saying like pretty fucking deep shit. So, am I acting? Of course, because if I say this as Jose, Jose Manuel? No, I'm not Jose Manuel. I'm Sebastian. I'm Sebastian. Sebastian Saint. Or Saint Sebastian. But this is some. This. I'm just. You're in a kitchen. Here, go. I am here for the burnouts. I'm not here for the celebration of the actual celebration. I'm here for the drinks, for the cars, for the woman. I don't know who won. I think sports are stupid. I am I'm fucking jealous of people that like sports. Like, what the fuck? I like sports. In theory, if I play them, I will love it. I mean, sometimes I listen to music, but I'm like, the first time I saw music live, I was like, oh, that's my thing. I want to do that. My friends are like, oh, why are you not going to this concert? You know why? Because it doesn't add anything artistically to me. I learn anything that Tool can teach me. I will see Primus again, but not Tool. Drumming in a sports? No. Well, it's athletic. I work out. I go to the gym. But it's the competition part. Is the where I am from the Real Madrid because my dad's Spanish and he's from nowhere near Madrid. But fuck Barca. It's not Barca. It's Farsa because you know why I'm from the Madrid? Because I have a real reason politically to be from Real Madrid. I'm not gonna be from a fucking how do you call it team. Do you know what the Barcelona does? It's a team to for propaganda for independence of Catalonia. Fuck that shit. Viva España. Viva Franco. Viva el rey. No, en serio, cabrón. Como que I'm really jealous for the people that fucking. And I tried to bond with my dad. Like, dad, what? Yeah, and what? Yeah. Okay, and why penalties? Yeah, but why? And why? And por qué está fuera de juego? I was not born in Spain, but I am fucking more Spain than I wish. But when I go to Spain, I am more Puerto Rican than I. And when I am Puerto Rico, I am fucking gringo. Until I speak like this, tío, joder, tío, que es que no tengo tierra, joder. Y me dicen, pero es que ¿dónde es? Y entonces mi padre me dice, pero joder, tío, ¿por qué tú hablas así? Y yo, papi, porque en este país, cabrón, si tú no hablas como un cabrón maleante, nigga, you're fucking dead. This is fucking PR. This is like a fucking project. Spagna, what the fuck? Why do you, why do you, why, Spagna? Is that like, is that like an Italy town that made spaghetti? España, tío. ESPA. How do you say Enya? Oh my god, how do you say Enya in English? Of course, I listen to Spanish music, but when you talk about Spanish music, it's like, I'm gonna be real. You know why Puerto Rico is the number one country that exports most of the music? Oh, nice! Really? I love that. You won me. You know, my dad came here from in a ship in a boat, but he went to Italy first, and then he fixed a boat, and then he came here from Italy, and he's an immigrant, but he's white, he's European. He has the same limitations of a Dominican, but he's from La Madre Patria. But no, Puerto Rico is not as racist as the United States. In the United States, I am exotic. I am, oh, but you're Puerto Rican, you look Spanish. In San Francisco, I am a techie. Are you tech? Are you tech? Are you, what the fuck is a tech? I'm a drummer from Puerto Rico. Oh my god, we were about to fucking bully you. You know, that's one of the most funny things that happened to me ever. Some San Francisco dudes were like, I was in a leather jacket. Are you a techie? Hey, are you a techie? They were surrounding me like gypsies. Hey, are you a tech? Are you, what do you work? Apple? And I'm like, I'm a drummer. This is my mom paid me this trip to San Francisco to see Tool in San Diego. 8-hour drive because I survived lymphoma. I took chemotherapy for 1 year, and that's why I have a lot of jackets. And yeah, I'm in remission right now. I'm a cancer survivor. I don't know what a tech is. I've never been. I have never had a normal job, even when I work with my dad. I love computers until I find out that they are fucking shit compared to what we can do. And you're calling me a what? No, I work as full-time artist because drum is the key to everything I know. Because everything, like I can do beats, is what I do. I get most of the money doing beats or arranging other drummers drums, and I try to record drums to bands. The drummers are limited, but the album needs to sound tight, and I do it in a way that the person can do it live if he practice what I do. For example, like, yeah, sometimes the drummer in a band needs to do, and he's like, and I'm like, I record that part. Okay, whatever. I record the whole song with your sound. The problem is that my drums don't have a sound. The sound is in my sticks. And I fix records. I play drums for a lot of bands that I am a ghost drummer. Yeah, but I make my own music. But my own music is nothing about drums. Well, I said dub. I make a lot of dub. For money, it's either reggaeton, hip hop, trap, drill. But I'm gonna be sincere. I hate like computers. I wanted to be a programmer. I wanted to be a techie until I found out that I don't want to have a hunch. Like you can play and fix your like. People say like, "Ah, why are you not in a band?" Because you don't gain money. It's very sad. There's like right now there's a pyramid of the artists that can tour. I cannot mention three bands. Coldplay, Metallica will be touring no much. The Rolling Stones. What the fuck is the Foo Fighters? Bad Bunny, Gorillaz, Taylor Swift, Sabrina Carpenter. There's 20 artists that can tour right now. I try to be in the. Okay, I don't fear anything that comes in the music trends, whatever, because drums already had the invention of the drum machine. You play guitar, I respect you because you said the drum is your favorite. You know why drum is your favorite instrument? Because the only instruments are piano and drums. When it comes to all the frequency, mainstream music is awesome when you make peace with yourself and learn that shit can smell good with another nose. I live in Puerto Rico. I hear this every time. So I said, like, I studied music engineering. Yes, I'm an engineer. I'm a sound engineer, but I don't like. I'm not even like that good. I just graduated, but I learned that every music that has a beginning, middle, and end is good. And I learned to. Oh, Britney Spears. Banana. Like I listen to Justin Timberlake and I hear metal, Arctic Monkeys, Kendrick Lamar, Gorillaz. Everything is rock. When you think about it, the formula in pop came from rock and roll. And people get mad when I say that because rock is what made pop. You listen to Travis Scott and it's a fucking rock and roll concept. Blah, blah, blah. But the electric guitar has been replaced by so much frequencies. Like the drums are alive because it's a organic shit. But the other sounds that instruments make, the computer has the capacity of, you listen to Bad Bunny, whoa, 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 and you listen to growls, you listen all the frequencies that are in rock. And I do that because I live in an island that is beautiful, and everywhere I go, and I have a play. You know what? There's one person here. I'm making a movie about it. About what? I'm not saying, but very few people can make it because you have to live in my reality. There's a reason why Bad Bunny is that famous. When I was a kid, I used to hate a music that you cannot avoid in this island. The reason why Bad Bunny is the number one is because he was like me, but he always had that dumb ear about I like this and I can like this and I come from an era where I fought with people that listen to what Bad Bunny stand for. Like I had fist fight about rap versus not rap, reggaeton, the Backstreet Boys. Uh, that is not recorded. Emos versus goth. I am a goth. If you say you're a goth, it's like being cool. If you say you're cool, you're not cool. I'm not cool, but I am goth. It's a color of bullshit, right? Okay, you don't listen to mainstream music, and what do you listen? Do you listen to Frank Zappa? Everything is mainstream. Everything record. You know what? People in the 1910s, 20s, the first records recorded, like La Redundancia, were of the worst musicians that copied the best musicians because when recordings became a thing, people were afraid that they were copying the style. You listen to Django Reinhardt. There were a lot of guitarists better than him, but they didn't record. So, what is mainstream? Everything. What is not mainstream? Well, you go to a bar and listen to. I am not mainstream. You listen to me, and I'm not mainstream. But if you listen to me enough, I am gonna be mainstream. It's not like I'm selling out, but I need to live. I need to eat, and I will wanna eat better food. And I am vulnerable to selling out because selling out is nothing but playing the drums that I love in a style that maybe you don't like, but it's still drums. I don't care if I play for King Diamond or Britney Spears. I'm banging the snare, I'm popping that shit. It's not like I am changing my political views or it's like selling out is you can sell out. It's like you can sell out according to purists, but at the same time, you can make your own shit. Like John Frusciante, I'm listening to your Red Chili Peppers. John Frusciante makes his own shit, but Red Chili Peppers is mainstream. What am I saying? Like, if it wasn't for mainstream, there wouldn't be underground. If there wasn't underground, like when I met Skrillex, Skrillex made dubstep in 2010. 2010, he came to Puerto Rico, and I didn't see him. I saw him in the after party, and all the haters that played dubstep and drum and bass, they hated Skrillex because he played like the bros that. You know what he said to us? Oh man, like drum and bass is my thing because if it wasn't for you guys, like the mainstream is nothing. Like, and I was like, what the fuck is this nigga say? Oh yeah, he wants money, but he still likes Ed Russian Optical. Boom, bam, bam, boom, boom. It's like, yeah, we want to make money. He's still Sonny Moore. And that opened my eyes, because he's a cool kid. Skrillex is like, oh, you're the guy that we all hate because you make money. Oh my God, wop, wop. But I saw him play some real drum and bass, like double drum, wop, 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 wop. Like nobody has seen play Skrillex like I've seen play Skrillex. People fucking the iPhones weren't that good, and the drugs were a lot better. To live, I mean, I've never seen something like that. Bad Bunny is better, but watching an artist that you hate because people tell you that you should hate, and then finding out that he's into what you are into. Bad Bunny follows my playlist. His he well, his people. I've been to concerts that suddenly I see a playlist that I. Oh, that's different. This is a fucking small island. You know what? It's like, okay, you're gonna see Green Day. I bet Green Day likes real punk, but they need to make money with the band. You cannot, like, you can, like, we're surviving. We fucking do nothing but play our instruments. Never judge a musician for how he gains money. Unless they're like even Pitbull says low key, like, I suck. Like, I'm Mr. Worldwide, but my God, thank God, because if LMFAO, I cannot believe we were famous. Like, in front of Justice. I saw LMFAO talking to Justice. And it's like, you guys are the shit. How come I we opened for you guys? LMFAO, you remember? And they opened to Justice. Justice played a fucking set like God. And then comes Alexi Ifil. Right. Cabrón, what the fuck? Well, turns now is the best, the number one genre in the world. You gotta roll. You gotta roll with it. You gotta learn this rhythm. You gotta. Oh, you don't like jazz? Well, don't play drums because the drums was invented to play jazz. So the way the drums are positioned is for a language that is jazz. If you don't know jazz, you will be taka tuku 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 taka tuku ta tuku ta tuku ta taku tuku 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 taka tuku tuku ta. But if you play jazz, you but you still can't play Britney Spears. An artist that works for a bigger piece, you cannot blame. He's, we're we're surviving. Fashion industry is fucking dominates what we have to do. Fashion industry is saying like, no, 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 jeans are not selling. Where is country? Country, Bad Bunny, country. Country for you, country for you, country. Oh no, because jeans are not selling. But why? Because people are lazy in the pandemic. People, well, because stop with white jeans, baggy jeans. Start wearing baggy jeans. Boots. Why? Because we need to get the boot cut again. And fashion industry suddenly dominates the music industry. Is visually first, and then is music. What I am doing is nothing. When someone types, "I love your music," it's like you consider you consider what I'm doing music. I'm just playing drums, and you say, "I like your music." There's only one better compliment that you can say, and it's not drum related. It's that I'm pretty. Like when they tell me that I'm pretty. There's just one thing I can say. I don't know one drummer better than me. 14 y pico. Steely Dan. By the way, Steely Dan is named after a dildo, an electric dildo. Oh my god, nice. Enseñame las tetas, por favor. A ver. What the fuck? don't know where to put this. Puta, la madre que parió a Jesucristo. I am the best in the world. No question about it, no question about it, no question, no question, no question about it. I'm the best, I am the best, 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 best in this room. Okay. Eva! Some people think home is in the sky. In the sky, live a spy. got rid of that. Ah, oh yeah. I had it there. resting, man. You know, I fucking broke my throne. Like, maybe I will not be able to play tomorrow. Huh? Like, broke. Like, eventually it will collapse. Love to be loved. What did I do? Say something. Wah, 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 wah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, oh, ah. Man, listen to Buka Shade. Listen to this song. Buka Shade Darko. Uh, uh, uh. You're really sad. Now, rock and roll, rock and roll, rock and roll. What the fuck? I killed the chat. What do you mean psychosocial super? What is that? You're talking Chinese. I play Slipknot. But I play Slipknot, but I am goth. I am more goth, like. Ooh. What do I play? Your dad abandoned you? I'm so sorry, man. I always say that it's very lucky to have a father that loves your mother and kiss her in the mouth every day. And when you're a child, you're disgusted by it. And when you're old, you're like, you cry because you see them kissing less and less and less. And then you find out that love with time doesn't have to be show like manifested with touching, kissing. The more a couple is together, the less they have to kiss, and they have such a connection that I believe that there's nothing more important in life than finding a true health and disintegrating and dying together. It doesn't matter if each 2 years apart is like you die and the other widow dies and gets united in nirvana with the couple, because we are supposed to be in couples, man and woman, because being gay is not normal. People say, oh, because the gays are, no, it's not bad, but it's not normal. There's nothing like having a significant, like, oh man, that's heaven. Like being in bed like 3 days in a row with your girlfriend and just talking about David Bowie and clothed. That's it. Me neither. ¿Y qué tú hablas? Cabrón, ¿y qué tú hablas, mamá?